from Santa Clara. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the New England Patriots. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from Cleveland. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for Nick Chubb. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He finds Beckham complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Good. 180. 54. Mike 54. Man, that's trash. That's trash. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Kings.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. That's out to Chubb, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Hey, 133. 54.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Good. 180. Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 10 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. but they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 24. James White's first carry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He finds an opening past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and 1, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They will run with White out of the shotgun, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Brady going to throw.
Partner, I know we're in a...
As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there as they are now on the board here in the first half. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Someone
really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 57 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Now Mayfield. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Brady gives to Michel. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Run. Regular. 54.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Running the jet sweep, Landry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 29-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, man. Watch.
Now Chubb running right. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Chase Winovich brought him down. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
61, matchbox lights. 10, 25, check, regular. Sponge. No.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Patriots 16. Stephen Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own. Yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Again, it's Michel. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got Sanu. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. On 1st down, it's White. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. On the ground, Michel. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to have a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. First down, here's White. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter. No time to panic.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, his second touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
It's just me and you. Protein spill. Shit. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
They'll run forward with Michel. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. A toss play to Chubb. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They run it again with Chubb. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running out of the gun with White. And an alley to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, 30 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock. And
he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. A run for Nick Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, look, King. Recon, 132 fighter.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. Mayfield now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A first down there on a pickup of 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mayfield on 1st down. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll give it to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is secured by the Patriots. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Brady gives this to White. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Opting to run again here with White. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to run it in, Michel, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. But he hit.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The Cleveland offense ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women